Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. Today we're going to take a look at an interesting RPG platforming game by the name of Warlocks 2. Looks pretty interesting. I've never even heard of Warlocks 1, but the main reason why this game caught my attention was just its art style. This hand-drawn pixel art looking style that has a lot of cool looking enemies and creatures and what looks like to be fun gameplay just caught my attention. So I want to figure out, hey, is Warlocks 2 worth checking out for your Nintendo Switch? So guys, let's go ahead and find out together. If you're brand new to the channel, feel free to throw that subscription. I mean, like Nolan Ryan, throw it, and let's go ahead and begin today's video. So guys, yeah, the main thing that caught me with Warlocks was the pixel art style. It's like hand-drawn animations. It looks fantastic. Now you have a handful of characters to choose from. It's like a warlock group that takes on all these enemies, and there's a huge amount of enemies in this game. They tout over 40 different types of enemies in this game alone, and each character has their own special abilities, their own moveset and everything. So there is some replayability to this game. You could pick a different character each time around and experience essentially a new game. Now, there is about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay for each character, so it's kind of short. It's on the little short end of the stick. However, again, you have 5 different characters, so times 8 times 5. Not a bad deal, right, for what you're getting here. Now, the game kind of plays like a twin-stick shooter. You use the right stick to kind of move the aiming reticle all around your character and attack. So it has some twin-stick shooter elements to it. You gain experience as you kill enemies that can go towards a skill tree. There's a skill tree that each character has that has different abilities and power-ups that are unlocked as you progress. There's item drops inside of each of these levels that pop up randomly. There's chests and stuff, and these go towards like armor and basically making your character more powerful. There's a lot of RPG elements that are underneath this game's gameplay mechanics. Sure, it looks like a platformer and it plays a little bit like a twin-stick shooter, but it does have RPG stuff, so it's kind of like a tri-mash, like a mishmash of some of these genres, and I honestly think it fits really good together. Another great thing about this game is its narrative. It's actually really funny. There's a lot of great writing in this game, and it just has overall a pretty cool vibe to it. I honestly did not think I was going to like this game as much, and I ended up liking it. I mean, the graphics catching my attention first was the eye candy, and then the gameplay itself and the narrative was just like the bonus. So I really had a lot of fun sinking time into this game, and it's addictive. Sure, there's challenging parts and everything about it, but really, I enjoyed this game a lot more than I thought I would, and for me, that counts as everything. The replayability, the content, the amount of drops, everything like that, the grind, everything leads me to believe that, hey, this game is definitely worth checking out. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and play a couple levels or two for you guys just so you can see what I'm vibing on here, and then we'll close it up. Alright guys, so this is like the main hub. This is like the, I guess, the headquarters of the game for when you are in between levels or whatever. So I'm going to go to the world map, and we are going to catch a stage. I'm going to show you guys some of the gameplay of Warlocks. I've unlocked a few of the stages just to show you guys a general idea. You're able to even go back once you unlock abilities and things like that. Has a little bit of a Metroid aspect to it with some RPG elements. As you can see, my character, there's different characters you can make. You can pick different characters or everything. I picked this guy. You have like a phoenix that can attack doing that. You also have a scooter that you could like fly around on to reach hard to reach places. I also have a boombox attack and a couple other things. For the most part, the levels are kind of the same. It's kind of like a maze layout where there's parts that you can explore. To aim, you use the right stick and you go 360 degrees around your main character. It's pretty simple, I guess, in its presentation. It's not too hardcore. I do like the 8-bit, 16-bit looking type of graphics. So I should be encountering some enemies here in a minute. Like this is an enemy right here. Yep, oh shoot. And I'm a little powered up. This is World 1, so I don't think the enemies are that challenging this time around. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys a general idea. I'll show you the boombox attack because it looks like I have enough resources for that now. So let's go and continue forward, shall we? You can drop down from the bridge certain areas. And there is an XP leveling up system in this game, so as you gain experience points, there's a skill tree that goes towards making your attacks and different skill moves and special abilities stronger. So there is a grind to the game, but honestly, it's not that bad. Here we go. There's not as many enemies in this stage as there is later stages, so I guess it's an okay stage. Now let me show you my inventory. My inventory is actually kind of stacked. You're able to put armor and different upgrades and stuff to kind of protect yourself, so you're not so you don't get hurt as much, basically. But it looks like I need to clear some space. It does seem to be randomly dropped. And then also, you can see the skill tree. I don't believe I have any skill points available right now, but there is a skill tree. It doesn't look as expansive, but each skill is able to be upgraded 5 times. Yeah, there doesn't look like there's that many enemies in this stage, so maybe we could zoom back. If you hold X, you could open the portal. Let's zoom back to the most current stage that I'm on. I believe there's only a handful of stages also for each character. I don't think the actual length of the game is that big. I know the PC version, for whatever reason, has online multiplayer. It doesn't seem like the Switch version has it. The Switch version just has local co-op, which is kind of sad, because, you know, I wanted to play with people on here. But it's still, regardless, it was an interesting game that I've had a lot of fun checking out. I wasn't aware of Warlocks Godslayers 2, so I don't even know what Warlocks 1 is like, but this is the most recent stage that I've been at. It's like a labyrinth type of stage. There's a lot of enemies on this stage. I probably will die rather soon. Some of the enemies are really quick to kill. Some of them take a little bit of work, to be completely honest. And they do drop weapons and items and things like that you can eventually find that go towards strengthening yourself. And you can see there's a whole list of like checkpoint items right here on the right of the screen that I gotta do in order to progress from the stage. But sometimes it does get a little handful when it comes to enemies being on the screen, especially bigger ones. There's much bigger enemies that come and attack. But it is kind of a neat, technically it's a twin shooter, I guess. Kind of a neat little game. Oh, here we go. So I needed to destroy this totem that's over here. There's a few of them that we have to get. I think this is the last one, actually. I've killed 3 of them. You see this big knight. There are healing items too with the D-pad. You can see on the bottom right, I have some healing items. Of course, everything that you use in this game does have certain cooldowns and stuff, but it looks like I've done one objective, so now I think I have to go to the portal, which I believe the portal is all the way to the right. Hopefully I don't die. You do regenerate if you use items and stuff, and sometimes you do auto regenerate, so I think the portal's over here. A lot of times when the going gets tough, I just get going, to be honest. Just run my cute little Bart Simpson behind. So here's the portal. Let's see. Yeah, quest completed. So guys, yeah, that was just to give you guys a little sample of the game. I think there's a boss fight right here. So let's see. Not entirely sure. I don't want to spoil anything just in case this might be a final boss or anything. But you guys get the general idea. I think it's a kind of a neat game. So yeah, let's go ahead and conclude. So yeah, Warlocks 2. I mean, I need to check out Warlocks 1 because I really enjoyed this game. It caught me by surprise. This flew under the radar for me. I know I say that a lot, and this is because there's so many games that come out on the Nintendo Switch, but also on Xbox and PlayStation too, because there's just too many games nowadays, and once in a while you'll find what I consider hidden gems of indies that just come through and kind of slip through the cracks. I can see Warlocks 2 eventually being one of those limited run release games that get a physical version later on in the Nintendo Switch's lifespan because it's just that polished. It's wonderful. I honestly had a lot of fun playing this game, and I think you guys will too. So I definitely recommend Warlocks 2. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks a lot. As always, if you're brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription. Don't forget to comment, dislike, like, all that good jazz. I'll see you tomorrow. Sexy boy. Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. We got a big convention announcement. I will be at Retropalooza Houston, June 8th and June 9th at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, Texas, which is basically the Houston, Texas area. So come on out. If you live within driving distance of Pasadena, Texas, there's absolutely no reason to get off your keister and come hang out at the convention and meet some of us. Who's scheduled to appear? Well, let me go ahead and let you know. We got Boogie2988 coming out. We got Mr. Creepypasta, Gaijin Goomba, Woodhawker, myself, the Game Chasers, and plenty more. And you know what? It's going to be a Saturday and Sunday con. We got June 8th, June 9th, baby. Saturday's hours are from 9 to 5, and Sundays is from 10 to 5. So there's plenty of time, plenty of panels, plenty of possible raffles and stuff, giveaways. They got free play, console area. It's a great time. This is like the 4th Retropalooza in Houston. I've always been there because, you know, I'm the best. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I definitely look forward to seeing you guys. I will have t-shirts on sale available, and you can just meet and greet, hang out. I'll sign stuff for free. I know people think we charge, but no, we don't. And yeah, I'll just kind of kick it with you guys, possibly even have a beer with you. Come on out, guys. RetropaloozaHouston.com. You can get your tickets in advance, so you have them at the door. Matter of fact, they're cheaper right now if you get them through their website. If you wait till the day of the con, you're going to be paying a little bit, and why not save some money for video games? Now, ticket prices, if you get them ahead of time, right now, the weekend pass, I believe, is $25, and then Saturday's $20, and Sunday only is $15. So you can get both days for $25. You practically almost get a day free by getting a weekend pass. So you can go to RetropaloozaHouston.com, get your tickets ahead of time. Again, it's at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, Texas, June 8th and June 9th. Be there, be square, guys. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description.